Man, what's up, everybody? This is Life.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Young Swallow.
And this is Just Do the Damn Thing podcast.
Do the damn thing, do the damn thing, yeah. Do the damn thing, do the damn thing, yeah. Do the damn thing, do my damn thing. I'ma do my damn thing. I'ma do my damn thing.
You want it?
Man, welcome back to another episode of Just Do the Damn Thing podcast. We are on episode 40.
4-0, baby.
4-0. Man,
Big milestone.
hitting milestones all day long. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in as long as you guys have. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So today we're going to be talking about do we believe life has a purpose and a goal? Like, as human beings, do we need a purpose?
Yeah.
And do we have a purpose and a goal?
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to switch it over to my boy Swalo and see what he has to say about it.
Yes, sir. I'll go ahead and set it off. So this is like a very deep philosophical, spiritual question for me.
Yeah, can be.
Yeah, it's saying, do we need a purpose and a goal? So what I'm going to start off by saying is technically no. You, as a human, you technically do not need a purpose or a goal to exist, because at the end of the day, we're all human beings, right? So that's the key word, beings. We need to just be. You know what I mean? That's what that term means. So
Okay.
I guess you technically don't need a purpose and goal just to be a human. But if you look more spiritually into it, as I do everything, you ultimately do need a purpose, because, no, not that you need a purpose, but you have a purpose. Because I believe we all came from somewhere. You know, we're all spirits inhabiting, is that the word? Inhabiting a human body. And we came from somewhere, from some other spiritual realm, another place. You know, this could be our reincarnation from somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I feel like we negotiated with God in a sense, or God maybe just gave us this mission, but He gave us a purpose. And I feel like every single person in this world incarnated onto earth with a purpose, with a mission to accomplish. And it's ultimately to help uplift humans. It's to uplift the human race and make the world better for everybody.
Okay.
In some sense, you know what I mean? So that's why, and we all do it in our own ways. That's why people have their different talents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Their different passions and the different things that they're good at, because that's what they bring with them to contribute to the evolution of the human race. You know, I always talk about the evolution.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so like, for instance, I feel like my calling, my purpose here on earth is to help uplift people by creating positive music with encouraging, inspiring messages that inspires people to be better, work on themselves, be better people, spread love, and just make the world a better place. I think you would say the same with your music.
Yeah, I say
you know?
the exact same thing.
Exactly. You
That's
know,
why
so,
I say, just do the damn thing.
you know, like, just do the damn thing. Whatever you were sent here to do the damn thing. Like Jesse behind the boards, he's a multimedia guy. He's got his studio helping us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I shot my music video here, like just helping people, making the world better. I feel like we all came here to earth to do that. But
we all have a part to play. But
yeah, exactly. But to answer the question, do we need a purpose? Technically, no, because we're human beings, but we have a purpose. And again, and this is just my spiritual belief, but I believe everybody does, and it's up to you to find that and what that purpose is and fulfill that purpose.
Okay, so it's crazy. Like listening to the first part of what you said, I was like, okay, where in the world is it going with this?
Right.
And then you kind of brought it to exactly what I thought the question meant.
Uh-huh.
So when I hear, do we need a purpose? I thought on the level of more of, I guess, what you say, have a purpose.
Right.
But I think we need a purpose and a goal because of the things we were saying. Because without people encouraging each other, without people help build things with each other, we wouldn't have roads. We wouldn't have cars, we wouldn't have
Buildings,
houses, shelter, and all these other things. And if we did it even better, like if we actually all agreed on the purpose of helping the world be sustainable and the world be the best that it could be by us not, like, for instance, polluting the air with all the stuff we have, we realized that we did a mistake, so we should go and correct it.
Right.
So,
or stop making that
stop
mistake.
making that mistake. The
Yeah.
Same thing. Yeah, we should stop making that mistake because it's just going to keep going. That's why I believe we need a goal. Like, our goal should actually be making sure we keep this earth here as long as possible. That's what I believe God put us here for, is to create a place where it can be a forever thing.
Right.
Like, if we did the things that we're supposed to do, the earth could be here forever.
Like we say, could even be like a heaven.
Yes, because to me, in my spiritual belief, heaven and hell are here on earth.
Oh, okay.
So that's why you have yin and yang. It's the dark and the good and the bad are all here. The dark and the light are all here.
Okay.
So we have people that are just evil. But if we had way more light than the darkness, we'd be able to prosper this earth and make it sustain itself. But since we have so much negative energy here, that's the reason why we have earthquakes in certain places all the time.
Right.
Volcanoes erupt, and
So to that, I just want to ask real quick. So you mentioned because we have so much negative energy, so you think that the negative energy emitted by humans affects the
planet.
The planet?
Yes.
Yes, I do too. I didn't know that you believe that, but yeah, for sure, 100%.
That 100%. I believe we're the worst thing that happened to the planet.
I don't want to say the worst thing.
I'm sorry, but we are the worst thing that happened to the planet.
We can be the worst thing.
We can be the worst thing.
I'll
We're
word
not
it like that. We can be.
We can be, and
Yeah,
we have been certain time frames.
Yeah, in history, yes, we have.
So that's the reason why I believe, like, if we turned it around and did what we were supposed to be here for, we can like, for instance, when COVID happened, I don't know if this is all true and everything like that, but when COVID happened, like, we had the best air quality that we've ever had in history. Because
while everybody was locked down, you're saying,
yeah. So, like, that to me says something. Like, people can actually go outside and breathe air that they're supposed to be breathing,
right,
instead of breathing in all these chemicals and fumes that make us die eventually. And we ultimately, humans, pollute the earth, but we also correct it at the same time. So yin and yang.
Exactly.
But if we had more of the light, we wouldn't have to worry about the other side of it.
Right. Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think. I think we actually need a purpose. And then I broke it down to an even smaller level where me as as just an individual, I need to find out what I need to do to make other lives easier. So, like, I need to find, like you said, him being able to do the boards and everything, opening
Jesse
behind the boards, opening the space with Canoodle Studios to help us do the things that we do here, like Just Do the Damn Thing podcast, your music video, my music video, and a whole bunch of other people. Mike Dilla's upstairs doing his damn thing. You know, he's doing the damn thing, and he was capable of allowing us to do something here that could technically spread joy and happiness to other people that may need to hear some of the things that we talk about. But then also your music situation, you always spreading positivity and encouragement, people to work on their mental and physical health at all times. People need to hear that. And then there's, then the construction worker. What are you doing on a daily basis to build things to help someone else? Like, are you randomly building a small house so less homeless people can be on the streets or whatever like that? Like, what are you really doing?
Just working to build, just overall at all. I think that's just that's a beautiful thing in itself. You know what I mean? Like, yes, you're doing it for money. But I mean, everybody needs money. We all need to survive. Like, that's why it's called currency. You know what I mean? It comes and goes. Like, it goes in a cycle, and you're working to build houses, apartments, places of work, and things like that.
And if I want to bring it down to, like, a whole different level, of thinking,
go ahead. Yeah.
I don't even think we need currency.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's a whole nother question.
No.
That's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, no, we can speak on that briefly. I do agree. You know, in a perfect world with no fear, with no greed, we could be able to live in a world without currency.
Yeah.
But, you know, unfortunately, with the way things are right now,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, you
This is fairy tale land, but still technically,
Right.
if we were doing the things we were supposed to do, as God set us here to be, whatever you believe God to be, it's all a being above us.
right.
Like, if we were doing things for each other, that's why even in the Bible when it says to give a percentage of your tithes or whatever,
Right,
that
that's
doesn't
right.
mean he never said money.
Yeah, that's what some people. I knew
I
a
hate
guy.
when people think that it's
I knew
money.
a guy that every paycheck he was donating 10% to the church.
Yeah.
Like every single paycheck he was donating, and this dude made a lot of money. So
Yeah.
it was
Well,
10%
that's-
every time, which is good for him. But how you're saying it doesn't necessarily mean.
need to be that.
Yeah.
So because some people don't have 10% to give, or if they do, that 10% is only like pennies sometimes.
Yeah.
Or they may go homeless for giving 10% of their money somewhere.
Yeah.
But that also just means time. Like, what are you
Yeah, I was
what are you
gonna say.
contributing to the rest of your community to be able
Right.
to uplift it? And
Or prayer
and
as well.
Prayer is another thing. 10% of your time. It's still time.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
to me, it's just the tithes mean time. Well,
Yeah.
to you, but
No, yeah. Well, time is literally the most important asset you have. Like
Exactly.
it's literally all you have.
exactly.
You know. So yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. But that's that in a nutshell for me.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think we both have like the same viewpoint on it, that we all basically do have a purpose,
Yeah.
you know, to uplift humanity, make the world a better place, contribute time to helping other people, to helping yourself, you know, to improve yourself. If you're not improving yourself, then you can't be in a position to help others.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I don't know. Do you have anything else you want to add to that? I think.
Well, I mean, of course, we can sit here all day and break down.
Yeah, because
And break down like even farther the things that we could be doing to contribute. Like we should all be thinking about our mental and physical health to the
Right.
point where if we are not good mind, body, and soul, if we're not good all the way through to our core, how can we actually be good for someone else?
yeah, exactly.
So
it all starts within, because
Exact-
God is within.
Exactly.
So that's where you find God. You
Exactly.
find God within. You do the inner work. You work on yourself, become a better person. Then you're able to contribute and help others. Because if you're trying to contribute and help others in the state that you're in, let's say you're not in a good state,
To make things
you're just
worse.
gonna make it worse.
To make things
You're gonna
worse.
be sharing terrible advice.
Exactly.
Like, you know how much bad advice I got growing up from
yeah.
like adults as like a teenager or like a young child. Some of the worst advice that you can give somebody.
Terrible. It's terrible. But then it's funny because they weren't, those adults weren't experienced enough in those particular. They didn't have enough wisdom in those particular areas to actually give advice.
Yeah, or
But
conscious enough.
But they just think they do.
Exactly.
And that's the problem, is that so many people think they know
They
everything.
think they,
And it's like you need to be a student every day.
yeah, every
You
day.
should never believe that you know everything. You should just give, not necessarily advice, but give just a knowledge point.
Right.
So you can, like, instead of giving advice, I would just say, hey, this is what I know about this topic. I don't know what you should do with this particular information.
Right, but this is what
I can
Yeah.
contribute to this particular topic.
Instead of coming at you like, this is the absolute truth on this.
Exactly.
Take this word for word as
Exactly.
advice. That's terrible. And there's a lot of people out there like that where like you said, we should be a student every day in life and be willing to learn something new and accept a different views, and then do your own research, of course, do your own
That's it
digging.
right there.
You know what I mean?
That's the only advice I would ever give somebody, is doing your own research and actually trying to read more learn.
Just go on YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
Read some damn
read
books.
some books.
Don't just go to
Don't
YouTube
just
and
go
them
to
damn
YouTube.
TikTok videos.
Don't just look at Wikipedia
A lot of that stuff is cap.
Man, don't just look at Wikipedia articles because anybody can type in those things and who knows what type of information is there. Read actual books. You can also listen to YouTube, but I mean, get everything from a 360 spectrum instead,
Yeah, of course.
instead of one
Not
place.
just one source.
Yeah, exactly. You got to
Yeah.
fact check your facts.
Fact check the fact checkers, damn it.
Exactly.
Who the hell are the, who put the fact checkers in charge? That's what I want to know. Like,
Yeah.
who the hell?
Nobody. we just allowed this shit to happen for so long. But
It's
you know,
awful.
it's terrible. But that's it. I don't really have much else to say about
Yeah.
this topic, honestly, because that's. I mean, again, you can go farther into that, but that's all you can do. Because then that comes when you start to break it down, it becomes a whole different.
Yeah,
topic.
then you just go into little
Yeah.
niches of this, and that. But yeah, so ultimately we should all work on ourselves. I think we would agree
Yes.
on that, right? Work on yourself. Do your own research, become a better person because we do have a purpose and it's up to you to find it. It's up to you to work on yourself and help others. I got to a point where I just became a blank canvas where I was like, you know what? I don't know shit. You know, like everything
Exactly.
that I thought I knew was true turned out not to be. So I was just like, I'm just gonna go in this with an open mind and just start taking everything that life is teaching me and then just applying it and just learning and growing, making mistakes and learning. And that's ultimately how you become a better, more wise person rather than just staying stubborn in the things that you were
Yep.
taught and how you were conditioned as a child and taking what those adults and those people around you as absolute truth.
Yeah, that's kind of. I kind of was in that same boat because you know, being a teenager, your mind's not fully developed.
Yeah.
You're still learning a whole lot of shit.
And then you make it
And then
worse
you
with some
make it-
things that you take in.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know? Then your brain just
Man.
gets worse. It's still
Man.
developing as a child, as a teenager. Your brain's fully developed now, Jesse.
You can handle it now, Jesse.
But
You
I
good.
shouldn't have been doing ecstasy and weed when I was 16 years old. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Because your
What's this
brain
comment
was
here?
not.
No,
was-
my brain was not ready. At the same time, don't you feel like you should listen to the advice of those who can see you when you can't see yourself because you don't have to hang out with yourself and are therefore not bothered by your behavior?
Oh, so okay. So in that particular thing, we always should take in consideration what
consider
other
other people's
and
advice,
consider
for
other
sure.
people's advice.
But what we're saying is don't take it
ultimately,
as that absolute truth.
exactly, you need to work on yourself at all times, but take in all the information from others and things that you've read yourself,
Like-
to develop yourself. But you can only because you have to develop yourself with others' input. That's just kind of
Yeah, it's part of it.
That's part of it.
Like when you read a book, you're taking somebody else's input, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
So if somebody does give you advice, so do this. Like take the advice, apply it, and let's say you make a mistake or it comes out to not be true, rather than being mad at the result and like still believing that advice you got was absolute truth, but this mistake just showed you that it's not. Be open-minded enough to consider like, hey, maybe that advice that I was given isn't true. You know, so
Exactly.
maybe I should
Or the
flush that.
opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So maybe I should flush that down the toilet and come with a new perspective. Or if
Exactly.
it did help you, apply that going forward, but still don't take it as absolute truth, because if you rinse and repeat all of the advice that somebody gives you, you're going to come to your own truth, to your own conclusion,
Exactly.
you know, rather than just adopting somebody else's way of thinking as 100%.
Because that's actually what we've been doing as people so much more. That's actually been negatively affecting people, because what they do is their insecurities get in the way, so they always take everything that people say to face value. And then especially when they're around a certain demographic of people, like all their life, that's the way that they think. And then when they get outside of that and they move to a totally different place where that culture is not even there, they're like, what the hell is this? You guys are all wrong, but not realizing that it's not wrong. It's just not your way.
Yeah.
It's just not your way.
It's not your way. Yeah.
So definitely that's the reason why, again, our company is called Open Mind Group for a reason. We're open-minded. We're willing to receive all the information from different cultures, from different things, process it, analyze it, and make our own decision on what we should do with that particular information. So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about
Yeah,
that.
no, yeah, exactly.
Thank you so much for that
Yeah,
question.
yeah,
Karen.
no,
That's an awesome
I
question.
really love that comment. Because we should never take somebody's advice as full truth. Apply it how you can. You make your mistakes and you learn from it. Then you come to your own conclusion. Is basically all we're saying. And so now you have your own opinion, and then now you can approach somebody with the perspective of, this is what I've come to learn from this. This is what I advise to you. It's not 100%. It could not be, but this is what I recommend to you. You do with it with what you want.
What you may, yeah.
You know?
Because you never know what that information
Yeah.
could do for somebody.
Because nobody knows everything. Nobody
No.
is perfect. And that's just how it is.
So Mike Dilla just scared the shit out of
Yeah,
Jesse right
Mike
now.
Dilla just came down the stairs.
And it was
scared
really
the
hilarious.
Shit, which I do appreciate Mike being quiet because he was being respectful of the podcast.
This nigga came in like a
He
ninja.
stayed quiet, you know. So we seen him walking up. Jesse didn't hear him,
Man.
and Jesse
I
has to
was
go
even-
change his pants now.
I was even doing the Hulk thing, trying to listen to his footsteps. I'm like, man, I don't hear nothing. It was like-
You see now, what he's saying is that your chain's a little light there, Mike. Is what they're
Man.
saying. You know what I mean? That's them. I mean,
Hold it.
yeah, man.
Shout out to Karen. And we love Jesse too. Jesse's amazing. Karen,
Yeah, man.
Karen, thanks for loving this man. He's amazing.
Yeah, thank you for the comment for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, so I think we touched this topic really good, man.
Yeah.
I feel like we gave a lot of good advice. If you guys want to take that again, do with it what you want.
Yeah. We're just two individuals. We can't. Somebody's laughing.
Oh, it's Karen.
Oh, it's Karen? Okay. We're just two individuals. We don't have, like we said, we're students every day. So
Yeah.
we will never claim to know everything. This is just what we believe at this moment. It could change and
Yeah, it
fucking
could.
whenever. Who
Right.
knows? But do your own research on things that you want to learn about. Take in other people's perspectives and then analyze and make your own conclusion on that particular topic. But this is an amazing topic. I loved it. So we want to get into the next segment.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and hop into the next segment, guys. You guys want to
Man.
learn something today?
So this next segment is called Today I Learned, because we believe every single day you should learn something. Like we just said, every day we're students. So let's see what the hell. We may learn some dumbass shit, but
But you learned that it's
learned
dumbass shit. You know what I mean?
but that's what you learned. Okay. Today I learned you are more likely to get a computer virus from visiting religious sites than from porn sites. Wow.
I actually wouldn't be surprised.
That's hilarious, because I actually have seen that before.
Yeah, like at work, I've had a guy go into like, he's trying to do research to like try to get a church as one of
Yeah.
his clients.
Yeah.
So he'll go to their website and he'll get some malware or whatever. So
Pop-ups and stuff
now
like
you have
that,
this
yeah.
fake pop-up saying, oh, you got this virus and this and that.
You know, that's funny because you guys, well, you know that I'm a computer tech
Yeah.
by trade. So I just light bulbed right now. I'm like, damn, I actually have seen this a lot. And then-
There's no people like you watching porn.
Old people lie. Old people really got it from the porn sites, but they really said, I was on the JW.org site. And them damn witnesses got me.
Man, what would Jesus do.net? And
Of course, this is all jokes. No
This is-
disrespect to Jehovah's Witness
yeah.
or anybody in your religious beliefs. As long as you don't worship Satan, we're good.
yeah, even if you do, just don't hurt nobody.
Yeah, don't
Please.
hurt anybody.
Don't kill
please.
nobody, please.
Today, I learned that in 1950 in Beatrice, New England, a church exploded 5 minutes after choir practice started. Oh, I know where this is going. No one was hurt because every single member of the choir was late for completely separate reasons, so the church was empty.
Whoa,
Wait,
that's-
no, that didn't go the way I thought it was gonna go.
whoa. If that isn't a thing by God right there,
Yeah, that was
everybody
God
was like-
intervening. Like,
he's like,
you
everybody
guys
say
ain't
the hell
showing
at home.
up today to this church.
Man.
That's crazy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I've had that happen to, well, not to that extent of anything, but
Right.
where, you know, I just believed I should do something else,
Uh-huh.
and right as I did that, something happened
Yeah.
so for instance, I was driving down Harris, right, going away from Silver Creek Park,
Right.
and the light at Ash and Harris, I was going to turn left because that's normally how I go back home. And I was like, you know what? For some reason, somebody's telling me to go straight. And I don't know why, but I should go straight. And there's this truck with like tools, like work tools in the back of this truck. And I was like, you know what? I feel weird. I need to go straight. So I went straight and I looked to my left.
Towards Panama.
To go towards Acres.
Oh, Acres. Okay, okay. I get you.
So I was on Harris still going west, east. So, and then as the light turned green, I drove, and then this truck, and then the car behind it, the tools fell out of the truck and hit the car behind it.
Damn.
And it would have been me because I would have been right
been.
behind that truck. But I was like, I want to go straight. Something's telling me.
100%. So that's your intuition.
Yeah.
Or
My sixth sense or whatever.
Your sixth sense, whatever you want to call it, was telling you to not do it. And then to that point, I want to add, this is why you shouldn't ever really try to rush, because everything is happening as it should be. So don't be rushing. Don't be like, oh man, I need to hurry up. I need to get here. I need to get there. If you're delayed
I
for
laughed at the
something,
ninja. Sorry, keep going.
okay, no, so I was gonna say, if you're like delayed for something, be at peace with it.
Yeah.
Because all you have is literally right now, and for all you know, what is happening to you right now is for a good reason.
Exactly.
Hey, real quick, a couple Valentine's days ago, a girl went out of town.
Okay.
So I forced myself to go to the gym, but I forgot 3 things. So I had to keep going back in for the towel. I had to keep going in.
Right.
I finally left at the last light before the gym. I saw her with the dude she was cheating on me on, and they just happened to be the same red light.
That
right
is.
before they got onto the freeway.
So you caught your girlfriend.
Had to go right for just
Yeah.
red lights.
There it is.
There it
Perfect
is.
example. Jesse caught his girl cheating because he had a double bag. He had a triple bag to his house to go grab some stuff, and he pulled up to the same light as his girl and the dude that she was cheating on him with.
Man, that's crazy.
Part 2, dude.
That's what we're saying. Be at peace with what is. Don't be in a rush. Take everything as it is. You don't want to show up to the church and then it explodes while you're there and you rush just to go die. Don't do that. But I thought this was going to say that the choir was so fire that the church exploded.
Oh, wow.
Man. So Karen is going crazy over here. She's laughing at everything. So she laughed at the Mike Dilla comment that I did with the ninja stuff, and then she said that would have been a great day in Oildale. I'm guessing she's. I don't know if she's talking about this
About the church?
or.
A church exploding in Oildale?
I don't know what she was talking about at that point. I kind of missed it. And then she said, on the website situation from getting it from churches, she said, I'm sure they have an ad collection plate.
I do not doubt that. I do not doubt that. And it's not even them. They're selling the space on their website to somebody else, and somebody puts a damn spam virus ad on there, and it goes all bad.
Man.
Trying to take advantage of these spiritual people. Damn it.
Oh, she was talking about the tools. She was talking about the tools.
The tools. Oh, my
Man.
bad. I thought you said something about an ad. Oh.
No, she did say that.
Oh,
no, I'm talking about
Oildale?
with Oildale. She was talking about the
One
tools.
time I stopped in the middle of Harris and Gosford to pick up a hammer. Because the damn hammer was right in the middle of the street. I was like, this is going to fuck up somebody's tires. And I was like, I just took it upon myself to go get it. So I went, parked in the middle of the intersection, hazards on, grabbed the hammer, threw it in, and took off. But, yeah, if you would have had all them tools on you, it would have been all bad.
Yeah, because I had this little ass car at that time, too. What was it? Chevy Cobalt. Man, that shit would have been destroyed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It would have been all bad.
Man. Let's go to the next one. All right. Today I learned in 1896, American taxidermist Carl Achille was attacked by a leopard while on a visit to Africa and killed it with his bare hands by ramming his hands down the leopard's throat and choking it to death. That's
My man.
That's a beast right there.
He earned this taxidermy.
Man.
He earned this one for sure. I feel like this is how everybody should do it. If you're going to kill an animal, Run up to that thing and choke it with your bare hands.
Man.
But I heard
this
that's
is some Tarzan ass shit right now.
real. But I heard that's what you do if you get bit by a dog or something like that. You
That's what you're
push
supposed to do.
into his mouth, into his throat,
'Cause it'll
and
choke him.
it'll choke him and like he'll and like let go.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
you're supposed to do. You can do that. You can hit him in the throat as he's like,
Oh,
as
really?
he's holding
Yeah,
it.
got each other.
Come on, you can do that. Hit him in the lower kidney. There's so many things. But anyway,
Yeah.
But that's
My
a
man earned that one. Stripes. Shout out Carl.
man.
Today I learned.
George of the Jungle.
Today I learned Shi Pei Pu, a Chinese opera singer turned spy who obtained secrets from a French embassy worker for 20 years by masquerading as a woman during their sexual affair. He even took a child and pretended it was theirs. Oh, this was a dude.
Oh wow.
This reminds me of the South Park episode.
Oh,
No,
South
I
Park.
wonder if this is where they
South Park episode off.
did they. I wouldn't doubt if this is what they based it on. It was a cop. I don't know if you've seen this, but the cop was going undercover as a prostitute.
Oh.
So he was in a dress
and
and a wig, makeup and everything, and was like working for this pimp. And he was a dude the whole time. And like won the pimp over, became his bottom bitch, as they call it,
Yeah.
his top hoe or whatever, for like just years later to be like, busted, Colorado PD, you're under arrest.
After you went
Like,
through all
Got
of it.
married to the pimp. Like,
That's
that's
wild.
what this dude did. Like, hold on.
That's why I love South Park. Wow.
So
20 years.
masquerading as a woman during their sexual affair. So this means that he was seeing a dude at the time, or am
Yeah.
I mistaken?
That's what it sounds like. No,
so
it says the French
it's a
embassy
dude.
worker for 20 years by masquerading as a woman during their sexual affair. So he was masquerading.
Yeah,
as
he was a
woman.
dude masquerading as a woman having an affair with a guy.
He even took.
My boy, how long did it take you to 20 years to find out it was a dude? Like that is I'm assuming I don't know. I don't know what this man was into. I don't question this anymore.
And this is why we say we may learn some dumbass shit, but we're learning something. It's wow. All right, let's go to the next one. Today I learned circular breathing is a technique used to continuously sustain embouchure.
Embouchure?
Is that how you say that? Embouchure on wind
Instruments.
instruments without interruption. It is achieved by breathing in through the nose while simultaneously pushing air out through the mouth using air stored in the cheeks. Like a chipmunk, you can blow forever. Huh.
All right, let's all try it.
If I pass out,
That's impossible. You breathe in through the nose while pushing air out of your mouth using air that's stored in your cheeks. That doesn't, I don't know. Maybe you really got to train for it. Go give it a try, Joe.
I did. I was doing it while you were talking. This shit's not possible. Wait.
Hold on. Nope, it's one or the other. It's one or the other.
G can hold a note for like
42 minutes?
once you get in that circular, you can just
Yeah. Kenny G can hold a note for 42 minutes or something crazy like that. Used to continuously sustain, it is achieved by breathing in through the nose while simultaneously pushing air out of the mouth. So it's not breathing out, you're just pushing air?
5 minutes, 47 seconds.
That has to be a world record for Kenny G. 45 minutes Kenny G can hold a note. Oh, okay, Kemi.
But Femi Kuti.
All right, so dude, Kemi Kuti can do it for 46 minutes.
Wow. I didn't know that this was a technique, but yeah, let's go to the next one.
I can't. Today I learned during the recording of the Guns N' Roses album, Chinese Democracy, guitarist Buckethead quit the band. He was persuaded to rejoin by the band's manager who built him a chicken coop in the studio to work out of. He later used it to watch hardcore porn disturbing Axl Rose. What? Like,
What?
I'm going to build you a chicken coop that you can work out inside of. You got to release some of that tension. He said, yeah, I got to release tension.
Wow.
Another way.
Oh my god.
That is all bad. Like, yeah, dude, imagine you're in the studio jamming out, your boy's in the corner, in a chicken coop, watching porn.
Looks like this. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Imagine that guy beating
Wow.
off in the corner in a chicken coop while you're recording music.
He has a KFC bucket on his head. That's funny. Yeah, look at pictures of Buckethead and imagine that dude.
I could
Jerking off
totally
in a
see
chicken
him
coop.
jerking off in a chicken coop.
Yeah, that persona said chicken coop jerker right there.
That's a good one.
All right.
That's crazy.
CCJ. Okay.
All
Let me wipe
right,
these
guys.
tears out
Did
my
you
eyes.
guys learn anything beneficial today? Or you guys learned some dumb stuff that you learned is dumb stuff and you probably won't do it yourself, right?
Man.
Like jerking off in a chicken coop.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that.
All right. We'll go ahead and hop into the next segment,
Let's go
guys.
to the next segment. The next segment is Creative of the Week. The Creative of the Week this week is my boy. His name is ARuiz. He has a song called Wavy featuring Tony, was it Bako?
Tony Bako.
I think it's Tony Bako. So we're going to jump right into listening to this. Let us know if you did the damn thing down below.
Heads up, there is a skit in the beginning of the video.
Yeah,
So.
it's a pretty long skit, but it's all good. After that, it'll go into the song and let us know how we did. You know, let's do it.
I've been through a lot.
That part is drunk on me over here.
It's all good.
We're not doing no audio though, right?
No, we're not doing it. We just talking
Okay.
shit. We're gonna do our thing.
Alright.
Where'd you get your shirt from?
Oh, my nephew.
That's your nephew shit?
Yeah, this is brand. Highly
You support your
favored.
nephew? Okay. Highly favored? That's
Highly favored. That's his brand. That's where it gotta
yeah,
go.
that's dope.
Started with the hood, you know what I'm saying, the kids, you know what I'm saying, want to be a part of something.
Let me see that shirt.
And I want to be a part of something myself.
Let me see that. Hand it here, baby.
And
I got you. That's that.
we came together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doubted us. Kids from the hood.
ARuiz, Tony Bako. That think I'm doing something crazy. She wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, I think I'm doing something crazy. She wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Knockout, we gon' turn the lights out. On the mic now, you best to pipe down. Big sauce, smacking like some dominoes. She got a blue face, sipping on some audio. Operate this whole thing, no biggie. Please don't try to call my phone, I'm busy. They can't better see me grow, I'm a grizzly. She gon' move that round and round, I'm getting dizzy. So authentic. Understand the blessing, gotta do it for my people. I be rocking with a message. She tryna strap me up like detention. I say I'm precious, get out my presence. That's how we go, better see what I show. Getting low and I'm a cold motherfucker in my zone. Never sell my soul, I'ma do it off the dome. Leave me alone, I'm a dog motherfucker, I'm a bone. I'm doing something crazy. She wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, they think I'm doing something crazy. She wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
She mine now. She don't care if I cross up the line now. Lay down, I'ma eat it like a pie now. She right round, yeah, she digging on the hype now. Yeah, damn, I beat it to the lights town. I got a Glock on me if a man's act down. Lay low, baby, I promise I will never say no. K-Dough, all you passing on them pesos, being bro. Yeah, I get out of bitch, yeah, I play hoes. All my niggas getting rich, yeah, we chase dogs. People, you don't even know me, I hit you once, then I leave your ass alone.
So crazy, she wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, they think I'm doing something crazy. She wanna be my little baby. Ride the flow like it's wavy. Still hype when I'm lazy. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There we are.
There we are. So welcome back. That was ARuiz, Wavy from featuring Tony Bako. I think he did the damn thing.
It was a good song.
It was a solid song, especially if you're in that hyphy mood, down to party and do stuff. You can definitely hear that in the club type of situation. The thing I liked the most about it was the actual video itself. I love the dancing in it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a dancer myself, so that stuff is also dope.
I just didn't get the whole intro part, that stuff in the beginning. I was looking.
Yeah,
for this.
that's the thing that I didn't get either. The intro part didn't really make sense to me, but everything else was cool. Like once the song started, it was a solid song. I like it.
Some good
Shout out to
production.
ARuiz. That was the creative of the week. His song called Wavy. Let us know down below if he did the damn thing. You know, tell us.
Yeah, man. Let us know. Drop some comments, guys. Let us get some interaction and talk to you guys. So I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, guys. We definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. This was episode 40.
4-0.
Big milestone, guys. Number 40 and plenty more to go. We definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. We appreciate Canoodle Studios for having us.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Come talk to us. We'll talk to you. Until then, we'll be back. Are we gonna be back next week? We're not too sure on that. I know it's Easter, a lot of things going on, but we will let you guys know. Stay tuned on our Instagram, Facebook, and all that good stuff, and we'll talk to you guys. So if not, we'll see you guys out on the next.
Deuces.
O-N-G. Where we keep going cause the party don't stop. We turn up, doing our thing, just living our lives, and we don't stop. Open mind group so you know we won't flop. We on top, come to the party, you